Yesterday, the main problem in Cameroon came back to Cameroon. That is President Paul Biya, after spending close to 1 month in Europe, that is in France and Switzerland. I call him our problems, not that I am disrespecting him. He is a father, a grandfather to me. And if an old person refuses to respect himself, even his own great-grandchildren would disrespect him. Here we are not talking about age. If President Paul Biya was in his own house, home, resting, everybody will give him the respect that he deserves. But when he remained in power, decided that he would not go, and power mongers, money mongers, thieves, and greedy people in Cameroon are taking advantage of his old age at the detriment of all Cameroonians. He does not deserve any respect from anybody, especially me, because I am suffering. Cameroonians are suffering. We are ashamed to point to Cameroon that is our country. And today in Africa and even in the world, people are making mockery of us. Look at your president. For all this year, you people have only 2 presidents. For how many years? Since 1960s. Only 2 presidents. President Amadou Ahidjo and President Paul Biya. And up to this point, he has been in power for 41 years. And there is nobody in Cameroon who can stand up to challenge him. It is a shame to us Cameroonians. But I tend to say, I'm not blaming any Cameroonians. Because if I have to blame Cameroonians, I will blame myself. I look detailedly how President Paul Biya is. There are people that have been in power for so long, like the president of Equatorial Guinea. But we are not hearing people talking because he is stealing from the people, but giving at least 40% of what he is stealing, 40% of the national cake back to the people. But President Paul Biya and his wicked group of people that he selected all over Cameroon to govern Cameroonians decided to take at least 95% of the national cake for themselves and allowed only 5% to all the 30-something million Cameroonians. And that is why we are suffering. That is why we are suffering. Cameroon is a very rich country, a country that was blessed by God. With all the natural resources, a rich country can stand and say, we have this. But I don't know where President Paul Biya came from. He is a curse to all Cameroonians. He is a curse to Cameroon. If you are joining us, do us a favor. Subscribe to our channel. We are here to propose solution to these particular societal problems because President Paul Biya is a societal problem to all Cameroonians. What is the solution? The solution is for President Paul Biya to resign as the president of the Republic of Cameroon. I am hearing the rumors that he will be running for the upcoming presidential election 2025. I have written an open letter to him, begging him and pointing to him all the promises that he gave to Cameroonians. And up for 41 years, he failed to fulfill just one. I'm also hearing the rumors that he might not, and that I am praying seriously on that particular rumors, that he might not run for the upcoming presidential election. I am praying for it, that he should not. He should not. If President Paul Biya truly wants Cameroonians to respect him, he should resign as president of the Republic of Cameroon. Cameroonians don't want President Paul Biya. Since 1992, nobody has ever voted for President Paul Biya in Cameroon. He has never won an election in Cameroon since 1992. But decided to take the vote of the people and keep on maltreating them. Decided to select the most wicked set of Cameroonians all over Cameroon, from each family, each village, each division, each regions. calling them the elite, the politicians, the traditional rulers, top government officials, top businessmen and women in Cameroon to form his government. Those who can willingly sacrifice their own biological children because of money. And today, we are having this man, 91 years old, ruling a country. He is a grandfather, a great-grandfather, who's supposed to be home, resting, and playing with his great-grandchildren, because all of them have the same mentality. Children below 2 years and people above 80 years have the same mentality. And you are governing people. President Paul Biya in power for 41 years has not accomplished anything in Cameroon. No road, no electricity, no drinkable water, no healthcare system, no schools to go. He created political schools all over Cameroon. Political schools are schools without benches, schools without infrastructure, schools without teachers, just for political reasons during election period. Created hospitals that in Cameroon presently in 2024, they are counting close to 3,000 unauthorized hospitals in Cameroon. But all of them for all these years are operational, killing Cameroonians. But the government failed to close them down because they are receiving bribe from them. This is terrible. And we do not want it. As he returned to Cameroon yesterday, I am praying that he should just send his letter of resignation out or make a declaration the way President Amadou Ahidjo did. You took over office through coup d'etat, and then you remain in power for 41 years. And every year you are, every election period, you are organizing a constitutional coup d'etat against the people of Cameroon. Electoral coup d'etat against the people of Cameroon. This is terrible. And TFA Talking Point is not in support of President Paul Biya and the entire CPDM. All those benefiting behind, I say all of you, one day will pay it. You people created insecurity in Cameroon, created poverty, created frustrated Cameroonians so that you can use them against genuine and sincere Cameroonians. Nature will meet you people one day. God will meet you people one day if you do not change your mentality positively.